With Cricut's Smart Paper Sticker Cardstock, your Cricut Maker 3 and Explore 3 can quickly and precisely cut cardstock without using a mat. First off, I'd like to thank Joanne for sponsoring this video. You can find all of the supplies for this project at your local Joanne or at joanne.com. If you're new here, welcome to Sweet Red Poppy. I'm Kim, and every week I share a new crafting, sewing, or Cricut video here on my channel. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and go ahead and turn on your notifications, that way you never miss an episode. Today I'm going to teach you how to create this adorable seashell mandala using the Cricut Maker 3 and Cricut's Smart Paper Sticker Cardstock. Now, the Maker 3 and Explore 3 feature a variety of new updates, including the ability to cut without mats using smart materials. So what is Smart Paper Sticker Cardstock? Smart Paper Sticker Cardstock works without using a cutting mat. Simply load the paper into your machine and go. In addition to matless cutting, the paper features a sticky backing, which makes it perfect for quick projects without the need for glue or even tape. This paper is a medium weight cardstock and it comes in a variety of different colors. I'm going to be using this pastel pack today, but you can also find the sticker cardstock in bright colors or simple colors like white and black. Smart materials require a minimum of 6 inches in length to work with this machine. So if you happen to have small scraps of smart paper that you're still wanting to use, you can just place those materials on a Cricut cutting mat and select On Mat within Design Space. Smart Paper Sticker Cardstock can be applied to a variety of non-textured papers like craft paper, smooth cardstock, and even Cricut's deluxe paper. It's not recommended to use on glass, plastic, or even textured papers. If you're creating cards or party decor, you can save time by having your Cricut write directly onto the smart paper. Just allow a bit of time for your ink to dry before you handle it. Now let's go ahead and get started on our project. Here's how to make a seashell mandala in 3 easy steps. For this project, you will need the following supplies: a Cricut Explorer 3 or a Maker 3, smart paper cardstock, a fine point blade, a shadow box, a white 12 by 12 inch sheet of cardstock paper, and our Seashell Mandala SVG file. Step 1. Go ahead and upload your SVG file to Design Space. To begin, download my Seashell Mandala SVG file that is linked in the description of this video. Next, you're going to upload the file to Design Space and insert it into your canvas. Now you're going to resize the mandala to fit your project. Keep in mind that the widest your project can be is 11 inches in length, and you're going to be cutting on a 13 inch by 13 inch material. Step 2. Cut out your design. Once everything is ready, go ahead and click Make It. Because we're using a smart material, we can select Without Mat. Click Continue and connect to your machine. Now I'm going to set my material as Smart Paper Sticker Cardstock. Following the prompts within Design Space, I'm going to make sure that my fine point blade is loaded into the clamp. Next, load in the first color of smart paper. Just insert it underneath the white guides and press the Load button. The Maker 3 is going to straighten out your material, and it's also going to measure it, just to make sure that you have enough material to complete this cut. Press the Start button to begin cutting. Once your machine has finished the cut, press the arrow button to unload it. Load in your next color and press the Start button to begin cutting. Go ahead and repeat this step until you have all of your elements of your seashell cut out. Step 3. Assemble the mandala. I'm going to start by laying all of my pieces out in order. If you're not sure how your images should be layered, you can just refer to the layers in Design Space. They're in order. This is an expanding seashell design, so you're going to want to start with your largest layer as the base of your design. Begin by placing your base layer onto your white 12 by 12 inch cardstock. I'm going to peel my cardstock off of the backing and then center it and gently place it on the cardstock. Now, you may notice when you're working with this smart paper, it is helpful to do a little bit of weeding before you try to peel it off and transfer it to something else, especially if you have a really intricate design. So I'm going to go through and remove some of these smaller pieces because sometimes they just won't stay in place when you try to peel this away. I'm just going to peel my cardstock off of the backing and center it, gently placing it on my cardstock. Now, before you press down on your cardstock, double check your placement and make sure that you like where it's at, it's not crooked. If it is, it can easily be lifted back up and you can reposition it within a few seconds if it's applied lightly. You can use your spatula to gently lift the edge so that it doesn't get bent. Now continue doing this for the next few layers. I'm going to trim down this smart paper since I can reuse it. And I'm just going to cut as closely to my design as I can. This can actually be applied to a mat and still be used again. Next, I'm going to add the fourth layer on top, and I'm just going to peel it off, center it, and press it down. Personally, I like to come in with my scraper from the back and just really press down on everything. This is going to avoid any tears in your paper from doing it from the back. Now you'll want to continue doing the same process for your next 3 layers until you finish your entire design. Now, as you're layering this design, it can be a little bit tricky, so I want to give you some advice. There's a few things that you should pay attention to. So in here in the center, these little tiny scallops, they are all going to line up. You're also going to be aligning these larger scallops. So keep that in mind as you're positioning everything, that there is a right way to position it, and that's going to give you the very best effect at the end.